Now before I start the video, I want to show you guys how to get to Asiatique with the boat ferry. You want to get off at BTS Saffron Taskin, and then all you got to do when you get off, follow the crowd or follow the signs. Everything is labeled really, really nicely. You want to make sure that you're going to go through this tunnel right here. It's a red sign that says Asiatique or Icon Siam. There's 2 free ferries that go to both places. If you don't go through this tunnel and you go the wrong way, somebody's going to try to charge you for a ticket for a speedboat of 30 or 40 baht. You don't have to pay that. It's a free ferry. Just make sure you line up in the correct line. There is one for Asiatique and there is a lineup for Icon Siam. These places are not the same and you will end up on the wrong side. So take the free ferry. It's your best way. You can also take a cab there, but you know, if you're coming in from the downtown, the cab ride, you're going to be stuck in traffic. It takes a long time and you're going to spend more money. So take the ferry and you get a nice view of the shore while coming in. It's 9 o'clock now and I'm still sweating bullets. It is hot. I need a beer. I would love a beer. So I'm going to show you guys around. I'm a bit early. I'm meeting a friend, and being that she's a lady, she will be late, so I got lots of time to look around, show you guys around, take a bit of video, and explain to you what this place is. It is a shopping mecca, actually. It's a pretty cool place to shop. It's got everything from high-end stuff to, you know, knockoffs and lower-end shopping. Check it. Come on. What's not to like? Live music, good drinks. People are just out having fun. You got a good mixture here of tourists and locals. So let me show you guys around and then find a place to have a drink. Obviously, the main attraction of Asiatique is the massive Ferris wheel, but you'd be surprised, the lineups are not that big. A lot of people come here just for the shopping and to look at it. They don't actually ride it. I'd recommend you actually do ride the Ferris wheel, especially when it's later in the evening. You can get up there and you see all the beautiful lights of the city. You get an epic view of Bangkok. It's totally worth the few bucks that you pay to get on there. Now, Asiatique is a lot bigger than it looks. It has about 1,500 stores, about 40 restaurants, and it has everything from super high-end merchandise to really low-end merchandise. It's divided into 4 districts. The Charing Krung district is where you're going to find most of the boutiques, most of the shops. There's about 1,000 of them, and these shops sell anything from handicrafts to jewelry to clothing. This is also where you're going to find the Calypso Cabaret show, which I highly recommend you go check it out. It's a ladyboy cabaret show. If you've never been to one, they're really, really fun. You can go with your friends or girlfriend or boyfriend, and they do a lot of parodies of pop culture or celebrities like Lady Gaga and Elvis. They're really funny. I've been to a good amount of them. This is one of the better ones, so I'd recommend you check it out, especially if you've never seen one. It's a nice, different thing for you to do in the evening. As far as the lower end stuff goes, if you are going to come to shop for that, I'd still recommend you check out Cheddar Jack Market or MBK instead. A lot of this stuff here is targeted towards Chinese customers, so they charge you a little bit more. So check out those 2 other places. Now, the factory district is where you're going to find most of the cutting edge fashion, all the gadgets. There's an Apple store there. All the the higher end handicrafts, home furnishing, all that stuff will be in the factory district. The waterfront district of Asiatique, that's where you're going to find more of the fancy dining outlets, fancy Italian food, fancy Korean food. Really, the food's good, but you're just paying a little bit more money for the decor and all that stuff. But it's right where the Ferris wheel is. It's right where the waterfront is. So if you want a good view and you're only there for a little bit, go ahead, spend the extra money. You do get a better view sitting in that part of Asiatique than you do in the next district, which is where you'll find me, the Town Square district. This is where you'll find the sports bars, the cafes. Unfortunately, it's also where you'll find the KFC and the pizza company and those types of fast food places. But really nice, really nice little cafes and a few good bars there to just sit down and people watch with your friend. Now, if you're gonna come here, I'd suggest you start your night here. Don't make this like your last stop. Come here first, have a bit of food, have some drinks, check out the Ferris wheel, and then head back into the old city or head back into the downtown for a more eventful evening. Some bars, some clubs, some street food, whatever you're into, and finish our night off that way. This is a great place to start. Have a few drinks and then take the ferry back. You can see all the lights of the city and go back into town. Alright, so walked around. Hope you enjoyed that little look of Asiatique. Now I got myself some beer. I actually got 2 beer. Got my standard one when I'm in Thailand because it's so refreshing is the San Miguel. I get the San Miguel Light, and they give you the lime with it. I'm not normally a light beer guy, but in Thailand, because it's refreshing, get a bit of a lime. It's actually quite nice, and I can suck these back pretty quickly. And they also had a deal on, and who am I to refuse a deal on beer? So they had this here, which I have no idea what it is, but I will try it. Extra white Bianca, South American beer, I think. I'm not sure. Anyways, I will taste test this bad boy because the guy poured it very professionally for me at Bistro Pub. So, what is this place called? The Brick Pub. So props on that guy for even giving me the proper glass. It's a proper white beer, and it is delicious. It's delicious. They showed up at the table with like a big box of like, hey, we have these on discount. But the problem is like I hadn't had any of them. So the best way to do it is always to ask the bartender like what they like. And this guy recommended this one, and it won't be lasting very long. So I'm gonna have these beers. I'm gonna go hopefully meet my friend if she shows up on time. So hope you enjoyed the video. As usual, if you did, please smash that thumbs up button. Consider subscribing to my little channel. Help it grow so I can give you more amazing content like this. And stay happy, stay healthy, keep making those gains. Comment down below. I do try to answer all of them. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.